And we're going to start this half hour by taking a look back at this incredible project to get those lake levels back up. Chris is standing by at the boat ramp over there by the TVA Boone Dam.
We're out here along the shores of Boone Lake, and Boone Lake has definitely been in the news a lot over the past several years, but it's a success story that we want to talk about today, and I'm joined by TVA Technical Director of this project here at Boone Dam, Chris Saucier. Thanks for being with us today.
Yeah, thank you for having me. A lot of great things to talk about now.
We were out here earlier in the year talking about things, and as the pool started to come up, we're at summer pool levels now, going to drop that back down in September, but this has been an unmitigated success for TVA and the project here at Boone Dam.
It certainly has. You know, of course, as you know, back in October 2014, we had to pull the lake down to be safe and make sure we maintain appropriate safety for the public that lives downstream of the dam. Since that time, we've put in several components. We've got berms we added to the dam. We've got this cutoff wall piece that went through the dam, and that's the big piece that was just finished this past January. And now that really mitigates the worst sort of dam safety part of the problem. And now it's a matter of us restoring the site to the way it was prior to October 2014. That's the stuff that's underway right now.
And it's got to make y'all feel good. I mean, we're looking out here, people are coming in on kayaks right now. Boats have been going in and out all day. People are using this lake. It is great to see Boone Lake back the way it was.
It certainly is. I know obviously it's been difficult for folks here. It's exciting for them to have it back. It's just as exciting for us. I know that maybe it's hard for folks to believe, but we're excited to be able to do that as part of our mission.
And you know, we talk about all the different things. This lake encompasses a lot for folks, not only boating and recreation and fishing. It is also a part of a way of life for people out here that live along the lake. And you took all of that into consideration when this project was started.
We certainly did. And there's a lot of, you know, as you say, a lot of different objectives, a lot of things that have to be considered when you manage things like how far we're going to pull the pool down, how long it's going to need to be down, that sorts of things. And we're very fortunate to get a lot of input from the community. It's a very active group, and to this day, you know, we get phone calls from folks, hey, you guys looking at this thing? And we receive those, and we love hearing about them so we can respond back and make sure that people know that, you know, it's our mission to serve the people of the valley, and we had an opportunity here, and we need to continue doing that and hearing from them.
And you say you've got to trying right now to put things back the way they were. How much longer is this process going to be?
So this part of the project, again, I said that the biggest dam safety part that we really needed to mitigate was finished in January. Right now we're in a period where we've been testing how well that's performed, and so that was the reason for wanting to have a refill of the pool. We didn't know if we'd be able to make it to summer pool. Turns out we have. We're at summer pool today, and as far as we know right now, this lake is going to operate going forward pretty much the way it always had. So when we will initiate the pool coming back down near the first part of September, and that'll get to its lowest level as it typically did in December, or, you know, right about 20 feet or so below where it is right now, 1362, and things will look pretty much as normal. Now, it won't be exactly normal for our purposes. We still have a hydro generation plant we need to take care of. We got to get the beach open, right? The main part of the beach that people really want to get back on. That'll be finished Memorial Day next year. So there's a lot of things like that. We're going to resurface both of these boat ramps, both the old one and the new one. So there's little site restoration pieces that are remaining, as well as putting a wall atop the dam that we built this cutoff wall through.
It sounds to me like it's going to be better than it was before. I mean, when you all finish it, when everything is done and you all move off-site, it's going to be better than it was before.
I'd say that certainly is our intent, Chris. You know, we come into these projects and we want to be at the, you know, so that is the outcome. And certainly the beach will be restored to a nice condition. We'll have new bathrooms there. There's a new pavilion on site that people will get to use, and the dam itself, of course, is in much better condition and allows us to operate in a safe manner for years to come.
And you have several community partners that y'all have worked with through this. I mean, if we sat here and listed all of those, we'd be here all day. But the whole entire community around Boone Lake came together to make this happen.
That's right, and they continue to be involved. So even to this day, our partners at you know, the Boone Dam Rehabilitation Coalition and the BLA, the Boone Lake Association, BLA is super active in the vegetation management process that's still ongoing. Now, it's a level that we didn't see quite as much as we thought. That's a great thing, and they were to catch a lot of that vegetation early up in the reservoir before it got out into the big parts of the pool. But they're able to maintain that effort pretty much by themselves now and sort of have us on an on-call basis for big things, but they've been great partners to work with.
And you know, I was speaking to someone with the TWRA the other day, and y'all work close hand in hand with them as far as the management of the fishery here, and they're saying that looking down the road, Boone Lake is really going to blossom as a fishery, and that's got to make you all feel good in the work that you've done.
Yeah, they've given us a lot of guidance on what to do with the habitat as we bring it up and what that might mean in terms of vegetation. As you say, we're restocking the lake. You just missed a truck. They were just here with a load probably 20 minutes ago. So, you know, that is also, they've been great partners as well.
So you got all of these folks that live on the lake, they work on the lake, they play on the lake, and every one of those segments of the population are going to be pleased when you all go off-site here.
Yeah, I think they'll be happy to see us go probably. But you know, hopefully, as you say, we will have left things in a condition that's better than it was before.
All right, Chris Saucier, thank you so much for taking some time with us today.
Yep, thanks for having me.
We appreciate it. Folks, this is a success story. I mean, it's been a long time coming, but it's in the name of safety. That was what it was all about, is making sure that everyone's safe and having fun now on Boone Lake.